The Dark Falcon, fastest ship in the galaxy. Piloted by Darth Ray and Dev.
Beach Luke and Jedi Vader hold evil at bay, while the menacing eyes of Darth Jar Jar watch ominously from their throne. TaerTime. Full milk. Prepare to rebuild the galaxy.
One brick at a time.
Putting and Friday cheering along.
G'day Taeries and Taerettes, welcome to another installment of TaerTime. Look what I made. Today we have the Dark Falcon. So it's the Millennium Falcon, but in the Rebuild the Galaxy, as you can tell by the bottom here, which is a new series. It's on YouTube?
Disney Plus.
Oh, it's Disney Plus. Okay. Disney Plus series where things are a bit weird and not as they seem in the normal universe. So it's basically the same width and just about the same height. I did build the other Millennium Falcon, not the UCS, but I did build the Millennium Falcon and it was a nice build. And building it against this, it was also a nice build. I also feel the cockpit is a lot bigger on this one than the other one. Also you have these which go in and if you touch, it shoots. So watch your eyes, kids. If you're not sure about what the Falcon looks like, the Millennium Falcon, it's got the little turret at the top where they sit. You have a little antenna array on the side. We open it up. I've put all the characters in, but they're not really in a position of where they're supposed to be. They're just sort of thrown in, just so I had somewhere to put them all. First up, we have Jar Jar sitting in his, I think it's a command seat. I'm not too sure. But it pops out. And yeah, he's got a little clip on so it holds onto the back of the thing. Then you have little beds or day seats, or the sleeping quarters, I guess. There's a monitor where you can see, I don't know, whatever battle plans they're doing, which you can move around. And one of the lasers, that's a spare laser of what they shoot, just going over the bed. It looks like a nice night light. So it's weird, you can't just lift these. They've got a little pin, or a little piece holding it up. So you've got to pull to the side and then up. So once again, to the side and up. You have power core or something, or the hyperdrive. I'm not 100% sure what the little red thing is. It was on the other one, it was blue. You have a little console, like a video game system or something, just down here. It's supposed to be a PlayStation, I guess. You've got some chairs where people sit, and you've got a video game system, which is playing the Star Wars chess. I'm not too sure what it's called in Star Wars, but it's just like chess where they beat each other. It's like wizard chess, but space wizard chess, I guess. The pilot seats, which you can pull off. And it's nice and roomy. It's a nice little block. But let's put two people driving it. Father and son, he's teaching him how to drive.
What it could have been.
Yeah, it's an alternate universe, so it'll be fine. And let's see if it actually fits. Perfect. Actually fits really well. And they look nice and chummy in there with each other. Yeah, they're living their best life. And it's interesting that Darth Vader has a light blue lightsaber and not his customary green one or red one. Or green before he becomes evil and red after he changes his crystal. I have seen in promotional pictures and stuff that thing in the back here, this red thing, I think it's like a Bacta area, and Bacta is where you get healing. But Bacta's usually green, so I don't know what red Bacta is.
Evil one.
Maybe. Or they're just getting a suntan. And they just sit in there and then you can put this. Or it might be a prison holding cell.
To me it looks like a prison.
Could be. There's a lot of play functions. Oh, yeah, true. Sorry, I'm saying true like someone said something. It's just the
Like,
voices in
don't
my
forget
head. So this thing here is where they sit. So it's like if you've seen the movies, they sit in the fighter seats and they shoot down TIE fighters that are coming after them. Ah, how good is this? So they go in there and they essentially they see out of this one. I don't know why, because their head's on the other side. But somehow sees through this one, and then they can shoot the little turret at oncoming enemies. And that brings us to the other side. In here we have a little latch, which you can click, and it puts down a little ramp. So it's very basic. It's very not aesthetically pleasing, not very nice looking. But here's the laser that's underneath that's being piloted by Luke at the moment. The top one is Darth Vader, or Light Vader, Jedi Vader. So you get a tower on both sides.
Oh, no.
No, not at all. No. Okay. I think you can just pull them out. You can pull them off, but then it wouldn't sit very well. It's a little bit flimsy and it's a bit thin. Looks a little bit chunky. I feel like the other one was better. And on the back it has red with some tubing, whereas the other one was blue. It was blue in the back with grey tubing. This one's just black. You got some paint rollers, got a few sticker points. So the first one is Luke Skywalker, or what is he called? It's called Beach Luke. Oh, he needs his milk. And the blue from that milk is different to the blue that you usually get with milk. And that's the back side of Luke. Double. There you go. He's got another face, which is cool. He's got a nice mullet going on.
Yeah, it's nice.
Is it though?
It's a nice mullet.
Jedi Vader. So Jedi Vader's pretty nice. He's got silver on his arms still, like his shoulders. He's got a nice white helmet, no eye printing. And when you take the helmet off, he's got a nice flowing cape. When you take the helmet off, it's actually the face of, if you watched Star Wars a long time ago, so at the end of the third movie, so the sixth movie, all three of the Jedi stay together, and that was his face. He was like, he felt peace. I'm not 100% sure, but if he's Jedi Vader, he wouldn't still look like Christian Haydenson. He'd look like the Darth Vader character as an old man. Bounty Hunter C-3PO. He has really creepy eyes, which is great.
Which makes sense for the mechanical creature.
Yeah, he has robot arms, or a robot. He's all robot, but he stole another arm from someone, I guess. Probably killed them. He's got some nice printing on the back, and he's got arm printing. He's got exposed circuits. Yeah, he's got exposed. So he's got exposed circuits. He's living his best life.
His best evil life?
Yeah, he's just hunting. I'd really like to see C-3PO hunting. Hello. I am C-3PO. I want to kill you.
He doesn't want to show his evil, yucky eyes.
So we have Darth Dev. Not sure where he's from. So that's Dev. Has a nice red lightsaber.
Back printing. Angry.
Got an evil face.
No arm printing on this side. He looks like he hasn't gotten much sleep.
I've seen things. Then you have Darth Jar Jar, who is holding a Darth Maul lightsaber,
and which means
dual, and a jar. So Darth Jar Jar Jar. And the eyes look a bit darker. No. So it doesn't look completely evil, like which is interesting.
That's his back. Oh, it's a weird square.
We have Darth Rey. Now, Darth Rey has the eyes where there's no real pupil. The lightsaber is 2 on some binoculars. And the cape is a square one.
Compared to Darth Dev.
Yeah, so you've got, it's just square.
Does she have alternative face?
I think so. Yeah, just evil, screaming. That's what that is. We got some interesting characters. We've got Darth Friday. There's Darth Friday here. Oh, spoilers. I thought it was very interesting. I liked the selection of units. I liked the selection of characters. The look of the Millennium Falcon. I think it's got more parts. Don't you eat that. Hey! That'll hurt you if you eat that, young lady. It's a lightsaber. Yeah, you get quite a few interesting characters. You get some nice colours. The black, the red, the grey. It seems like it tells a real weird story. And I think I am actually looking forward to watching the show. So this is the manual. It's huge. Yeah. 330 pages. This is a sticker sheet, which There's not that many. Price point, it's pretty high. It's a very unique set. It's already flying off the shelves. And we will see you on the flip side. Yeah, make sure you drink your milk. Be good to each other. Oh, no, sorry. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. And most of all, be good to yourself. Drink your blue milk.
Yeah, drink your blue milk, everybody.
Oh, drink your blue milk. Joe.